correctly with the correct.
And now for our feature presentation.
No stone is unturned when you tune into Just Toy Talking Too Much.
Just Toy Talking Too Much.
We talking sex, marriage, relationships, prejudice, politics.
Girl.
Your rights, my rights. The way that I see it. The way how we talk. When we talk real talk.
And that's the double truth.
Say, people, you talk too much. And if you're talking, you can't be listening. But you need to be listening to Just Toy Talking Too Much. Get it?
And that's Please welcome to my platform, Just Toy Talking Too Much, Genesis High. And what we're going to be doing is interviewing Genesis today. She has a few things going on for March 12th for you AT aliens. And Genesis, I'm going to give you the floor to just let the people know that reside in Atlanta and the suburbs of Atlanta what you have going on for March 12th.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Well, Friday, March 12th, 2021, at Diven888ted Studios, 1557 Davis Avenue, we are having the first and the only suspended animation exhibit where I am bringing the madness to life. There will be erotic poetry, burlesque, as well as the Meet the Author. I am the author, obviously, of the Method to My Madness series, so come on, come on. It is an adult event. I will have some great vendors, both vegan and non-vegan options. So you can get your tickets on Eventbrite, looking up the suspended animation exhibit, or you can go on writemoods.com. That's WRITEMOODS.com, and get your tickets that way on the events page. Look forward to seeing you.
Okay, gratitude. So, tell me, Genesis, what does it feel like right now from where you started in the process of writing your book to be where you are right now? How does that really feel?
A lot of moments are probably more surreal. I learned not to set unrealistic expectations for myself, but shoot for the stars, but aim higher. So everything has been a blessing. I'm grateful for the way that it's taken off, but I feel good. It's like I'm in the flow. This is where it's supposed to be. It's happening as it's supposed to. So
Right.
it's good. It's good.
From my perception, and I do want to state this for the record, this is my daughter and I'm so proud of her, but I am being non-biased within this interview. Let's be clear. Facts. And seeing your process from the outside, my perception, looking in, it seems like once you focus, and I saw from the time that you started focusing, you was like, I'm doing my books, I'm cleansing, like I'm not talking. And then you start, it seems like your success, it seems like it was just like yesterday, like just like the last Christmas of last year before, I don't know, like, well, no, what was it, 2019?
I put the first book out 2019.
Yeah.
In August. And then...
So it was 2018, but it went so fast. And just give Just Toy Talking Too Much platform. Give us the interviews. Give us the write-ups. Give us the various people that you've met along the way that have assisted you with your journey.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. Yeah. Okay. So first, I will have to start from the very beginning where the madness started. I was writing with another associate, and we never got that completely finished. And I always had this urging, like I wanted to get this some type of series done. And then I got involved with another person, and they were trying to co-write. And then it was like, well, I'm gonna just write by myself. So as you said, when I had moved out of some unforeseeable circumstances, I had basically decided to cleanse myself to go on the journey that I needed for me. And when I did that, I made some connections that I had already previously had, but it was just the alignment for that at that point. So first, I got to shout out my girl over at Black Bucks, Black Buck Ventures. Callie has done an amazing job with bringing together the talent, with finding the space, because we've been friends for a long time. And if I would say that the people that are around me always have said, Jen, you're an awesome writer, and always like have wanted to push me to do that. And even my parents, obviously at a younger age, were like, she's a writer, she wants to write. I got a bunch of journals. I got sick of getting the journals, but I needed the journals because I ended up filling them all, right? It actually, the madness came back to life. I had a client, and I was already excited to be editing her series because I was a fan of it. So shout out to Unique Waterfall, Two Sides to the Rainbow. And she was on her third installment, and she was looking for an editor. And I was like, I would love to, because we were supposed to work together for her book too, but it didn't pan out, and it was okay, right? So, I was trying to get something out of her with the particular chapter that she was writing, and I knew she had the ability to do it. And so I had sent her a portion that I wrote for the book. And she's like, what are you doing with this? And I was like, nothing. She's like, no. So, like, pause on what we're doing right now, right? I need to know, like, where's some more of this? And so I'm like, I maybe have, like, a few chapters. And so I sent her what I had, and she was like, you need to put this out. She was like, you're in a space where people need to read this. And so I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, I don't know. Do I really want to get back in this element? So she was very persistent. And after a while, I think I had about 10 chapters of it written. Like full chapters that I would be happy with sharing. And I found 5 is my number, so I found 4 other people, including Unique, to read it. And the response that I got was like, where's the rest? And so I'm like, really? And then from there, I would say I shut myself inward. I cried. I hollered. I got mad at the characters. I did whatever I felt it was gonna take.
That's what an artist does.
Yeah.
If you're not in touch with your characters, then you're not going to be in touch with the book, and no one is going to be in touch with you.
Facts. So
period.
Yeah. By the time finishing book 1 off, and I had the little circle together, I was like, okay, let's do it. And from there, it happened. It happened fast, but it was still like, because it was your time. That's what everybody around me and my circle, my knit came in so tight.
Right.
Like, because this is your time.
Right.
It was
you were ready to grow.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but it's a beautiful journey.
So, like, imagine if you will, the person who gets the first bump of some cocaine, the first shot of some heroin, the first buzz of the day, some alcohol. Does your art make you feel that way? And you catch it every time you place your creativity to it?
I don't know about the hard stuff, but I will say.
But you get my feeling.
Euphoric.
Right.
I never forced myself to write anything in any parts of this series. Because when I found myself doing it, I would just throw it out. And so even with the Right Mood series, I have volumes and volumes of poetry. You have no idea. I mean, you do, but you don't have any idea how many books and books. And I was just going through them like,
right,
yeah, let's use this. Yeah, this is the one for this. So,
right.
It's an out of body experience.
Right. And what I mean is the assimilation, because I know that neither of us are drug addicts.
Yeah,
so I'm saying the assimilation of, like, we've watched shows. We've read Donald Gowan's, the book that I've introduced you to when you were 13, 12 years old, right. Dope Fiend, because I wanted you to get a visual and a feeling. It's an emotional high, and you place yourself there. So when people can explain to me what it feels like, to that, I'm like, does your art make you feel what you've read? And people can tell you about that high, because that's an unexplainable and a wonderful and then you created, like, this is a 5-part series.
Yes.
This is a 5-part series. You've done Method to the Madness Part 1, and you had great reviews. You've also have had sales that you didn't expect, and you were underbidding yourself in ordering books.
I was.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, I was.
And Method to My Madness Part 2, you did more than Part 1, and you're still getting residuals from both. Yeah. From both books.
Yeah, book
right
2
now
just came out in January, January 20th, and I can barely keep them. I have more on the way, but it feels good being an independent author.
Tell them about that. Who encouraged you to be an independent and to?
Well, I'll say 2 people. I would say my mom first and foremost, and then who I call my rap coach. No, I'm saying
like a
rap coach.
My
authorist,
rap help coach. You yes.
Unique was like, be independent. Get your own USBs. Get your Get your. You know, I really got. To be honest, and you had a village. You had a nice village. It was a lot of people. You see a lot of people say that nobody gives you information, and but I didn't get that.
Right, because it was your time.
Right,
because it was your time. Let me also put out there that, in all actuality, this is not your first time being published. You were published at the age of 16.
Yes.
Also,
even before that, I think really the earliest time was 13 when I read won an essay contest or something like that, and they printed it. So yeah, I've been published for a minute.
Also, that you've worked on your high school newspaper.
Yes.
And let's mention your accolades just from graduating high school. Can you just give the people some of that? Let them know that you are
so long ago.
Brilliant.
Well, that I will say that catapulted more so of my investigative type writing.
Okay.
And my opinionated. I did start off on the school newspaper. It did take dedication and discipline, because I had to be up at like 5 in the morning because the paper came out.
Right.
You know, so I started off just as a reporter, and then I moved up to opinions editor, and I didn't really want to go to chief and editor. I wanted to stay in opinions, obviously. I was runner-up, if it matters. No one cares about second place, for most outspoken. Mm-hmm. I was multicultural ambassador. I graduated with medallion honors. Yeah.
Honor roll, dean's list, scholarship.
Yeah, I did a lot. I had a full scholarship for journalism. So, from there, went and did open mics. Went to school for web development, went to school for English, went to school for physical therapy.
Yes.
I love learning, obviously. And then I've always written though. It's always been something that I've kept close to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So. Mm-hmm. There's also this wonderful event. Let's talk about that since that's coming close.
Yeah.
And we're going to definitely promote this because this event, you guys, is coming out March 12th. She did give you the address, the Eventbrite information. However, the creativity that she has put into this event is off the chain. And I was grateful, and I'm going to say grateful, that I was in Atlanta at the time to get some back up behind the scenes coverage and photos for this event. I'll put that in the link below. I'll put in the link to we're gonna keep just promoting this thing because she deserves it. Let me tell you. But this event, no author or writer has done this.
No. I want it to be. Let me be clear.
Wait a minute. Let me still give you. Let me give them the background to this.
Platform. I'm sorry.
This event is for her book signing for A Method to My Madness 2. Mm-hmm. And she's actually going to be starting a nonprofit and an actual sorority fraternity with this board that she made, the paddle. Would you care to say the name of it, please?
Delta Phi
Pi. Mm-hmm. Be on the lookout for that. However, it's going to be the Suspend animation exhibit. It's going to be live and in color for you aliens and those who live outside of the metro area of Atlanta. This is a come see, come view event. No writer or author to this date has done a book release party on this level of the game. Trust me, because when I came out in 2009, I told my daughter, no one has ever done a website as a writer or an author like this. Sure. And she superseded me. So I'm telling you, I'm going to give props and we're going to continue. We're going to talk about the Suspend animation on March 12th. The Suspended animation, exhibit March 12th in Atlanta. And I want you to tell them of what the characters, what's going to be going on, and what's it representing. Give us the backdrop for this event.
So, the Suspended animation exhibit, for those that have read book 2, is almost bringing a specific scene in the book to life. One of the main characters' name is Urban. And everybody thinks I'm urban anyway. So
because we write in our likenesses, our ids, our egos.
Right. Uh-huh. So no matter how much I tell people, like, I'm literally all of these characters, but the most associated because people know the artistic side of me.
Right.
So Urban has this art exhibit that she does. And it's very erotic. But it's tasteful erotic.
Okay.
And it's like an upscale event. And so again, I gotta get a drop sponsored, Black Buck. I came and presented the idea and I was like, this is what I want to do. And she was like, let's do it. Because poetry is my first love, I wanted to make sure that I had poets.
Right.
I didn't want exotic dancers per se. So I wanted to go like the burlesque route because it's tasteful erotica. And that's what I consider those scenes in my book, is that it's tasteful adult literature.
So we have poets, we have
burlesque, and we have
burlesque
a little
dancers,
S&M.
and then we have some S&M.
We do.
So this is slightly
yes.
dark.
It is a little dark, and that's when we get into Delta Phi, which is the undertone, the secret society of the book.
Hence the nonprofit and the
Hence
sorority
the nonprofit.
fraternity that you're going to.
Facts.
Okay.
Power, integrity, and discipline.
That's what it stands for. Say it again.
Power, integrity, and discipline. That's actually the motto and tag. I already registered the trademark, so don't try to grab that.
All right. We got it going on.
We already
over
got
here.
our paperwork.
We got
so
it.
We just waiting.
You know.
No, but I
Good for
said
you.
that every single portion of this, some things I can't really talk about just yet.
Okay.
But it's a series that's not just gonna be in a book. There's gonna be a visual presentation of it, and so this is my best way to present all the layers of creativity. To me, sex is art. And I think that sometimes, and especially in this society, we've perverted that. And we don't see the healing through sex. And we don't see the healing of sex and art. So that is also what the madness is bringing, right? So there will be a lot going on. Whether you want to watch the main show or you want to be where the vendors are, we're gonna have some demonstrations going on,
Right.
And so you have to be there, because again, I can't give it all away.
Can't give it all away,
Yeah.
and I highly recommend this. It's been a pleasure having you here with me this evening. I am so glad that I am here
Thank you.
to be in your presence, to give you the accolades so deserving. I am so proud of you as a person, as a woman, as a Black woman, as a mother, as a single mother who co-parented with a great father. Shout out to her father, George Moore, in California right now. He's a great dad. He gave her the discipline, and I fortunately was the adventurous, gypsy, artistic, renaissance, dramatic, all over the place, while this man was like, this is the structure she needs
how you make
to get there. And I'm grateful for him for blessing me with you.
Yes.
Also, Gangsta Glam, which sponsors Just Toy Talking, the number Too Much, and Malicious Pleasure Entertainment, MP Entertainment, are sponsors of said event, and also are sponsors of Method to the Madness. So they will be there in full attendance, and they're also promoting this video and sponsoring this video. I like to, again, say gratitude for gracing me with your presence, Genesis High. Don't forget, March 12th, the suspended animation exhibit for you AT aliens. Be sure to contact Genesis directly, where you can get an autographed copy of Method to My Madness Part 1 and Method to My Madness Part 2. All of the links and descriptions will be in this video, with all of her information and her websites, as well as her personal social media. Again, I appreciate your time, gratitude, and thank you for tuning into another episode of Just Toy Talking, the number Too Much, where we talk real talk, the talk that you would talk with your friends. And we out.